Have you ever had another fisherman get so angry at what you were doing that he actually called the game warden on you? That happened to me last spring at Lake Guntersville. A guy in a bass boat about 50 yards away watched me pull fish after fish out of the water for 2 hours straight. He watched me land 84 fish before noon. Instead of paddling over to ask what I was using, he picked up his phone. The game warden showed up, checked everything, looked at my setup, and told me to have a good day. 100% legal. The guy who called was furious. I was thrilled because that is when I knew I had something real, something that actually works so well it makes other fishermen nervous. And today I am going to show you exactly what it is. This channel is where we share the stuff the fishing industry does not want you figuring out on your own. If you are new here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because we drop this kind of content every week and you do not want to miss it. Now let me tell you about the candle. Not just any candle, a specific type, a specific scent, and a specific way of using it that turns your bait into something fish genuinely cannot resist. I know how that sounds. I know you have heard big claims before. That is exactly why I started with the story. Because 84 fish before noon on a tough spring day, when the guy 2 boats down was getting nothing, does not lie. Numbers do not lie. That game warden sure did not think anything was wrong. So stay with me. Here is the thing about fish and scent. Most anglers completely underestimate it. You are thinking about color. You are thinking about presentation. You are thinking about depth and retrieve speed. Meanwhile, the bass, the crappie, the catfish, they are swimming around using their nose more than their eyes. A fish can detect chemical signals in concentrations as low as 1 part per billion. 1 part per billion. That means scent you can barely detect yourself is screaming at a fish from 30 feet away. The industry knows this. They have always known this, but they would rather sell you a $40 bottle of fish attractant with a fancy label than let you walk into your kitchen and solve this problem for free. The candle you want is vanilla, specifically pure vanilla, not artificial vanilla fragrance, not vanilla coconut, not vanilla sandalwood, pure vanilla. The same compound that gives vanilla its scent is called vanillin, and it occurs naturally throughout the aquatic food chain. Aquatic insects produce it. Certain bait fish carry it. Crayfish near decaying wood emit it. When a predator fish smells vanilla in the water, it is hardwired to associate it with food, with something vulnerable, with a meal. This is not a trick. This is not a hack. This is chemistry that has been working underwater for millions of years before any of us ever picked up a rod. Here is exactly how to do this. Get a plain white unscented taper candle or a small vanilla-scented votive of pure vanilla. Read the label. Let it sit somewhere warm for an hour so the surface gets slightly soft and tacky. Then take your soft plastics, your worms, your creature baits, your paddle tails. Roll them slowly across the surface of the candle. You are not coating them and you are not dipping them. You are leaving a thin micro-layer of wax and scent on the outer surface of the bait. It transfers into the water column in a slow, natural dispersion trail. Fish follow that trail straight to your hook every single time. Now you are probably wondering why nobody teaches this. Why you have never seen it in a magazine or a sponsored video. Think about it. Really think about it. A vanilla candle costs $2. Your existing soft plastics work fine. There is nothing to sell you. No new SKU, no limited edition formula, no subscription. The tackle industry makes money when you believe your gear is the problem. When you think you need the new version, the upgraded scent, the tournament-grade attractant at $12 an ounce. The moment you realize a $2 candle does the same job, or better, that entire revenue stream disappears. So they do not teach it. They never taught it. But the old-timers knew. My grandfather knew. Guides who have been working the same lakes for 40 years know. And now you know. There are variations worth knowing about. In colder water, early spring or late fall, fish metabolism slow and they are less aggressive. In those conditions, warm your plastics slightly before rolling them on the candle. A warmer bait disperses scent faster and triggers strikes even from sluggish fish. In murky or stained water, double your application. Roll the bait across the candle twice. Visibility is low, so you need the scent trail to carry further. If you are fishing for catfish specifically, add one more step. After the candle, roll the bait through a small amount of real vanilla extract, the kind in the brown bottle from the grocery store. Catfish will find that bait in complete darkness at the bottom of a muddy river. I have done it. The numbers prove it. One more thing nobody talks about. The game warden who checked my setup last spring before he left looked at what I was using. He looked at the candle in my tackle bag and he smiled. He said he had heard of it, but never seen anyone actually do it. Then he mentioned that in some tournament circuits, people have discussed whether scent applications cross a line. Discussed, not banned, and legal everywhere I know of. The fact that tournament organizers have even had the conversation tells you something. When something works well enough that the people running competitions feel the need to talk about it, that is not a gimmick. That is a legitimate edge. And you have it now. Think about what happens next time you are on the water. The guy next to you is throwing the same lures he always throws, wondering why the fish are not biting. You have a $2 candle in your bag and 30 seconds of prep time. You are working with fish biology instead of against it. You are using the same instinct that predator fish have relied on for millions of years to locate food. You are not fighting the system. You are not hoping the expensive stuff works. You are fishing smarter than almost anyone else on that lake without spending a single extra dollar. That is what this channel is about. Not gear, not sponsorships. Real knowledge that actually works on real water. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It genuinely helps more people find this information, and that is the whole point. Subscribe if you want more. Drop a comment below and tell me what species you are targeting and what water you are fishing. I read everyone, and it helps me decide what to cover next. Share this with one person you fish with. Just one. The guy who called the game warden on me did not ruin my day. He made it. 84 fish by noon, and the warden told me to enjoy myself. That is the kind of day that is waiting for you. Simple as that. If this story changed the way you look at the simple items in your tackle box, please subscribe and like the channel. We are uncovering the secrets that the big industries have tried to keep hidden. Let's reel in the future together. The next treasure of knowledge will be revealed very soon.